Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shifts and how to navigate them. So before I even started, I was already getting like, be open to new experiences. And it's time to throw the expectation out in the trash. Like the expectation of things turning out sour, turning out to be way more than you can handle, turning out to be like someone that can't meet you on your level, right? You're thinking like all these old frameworks, old patterns. Like you're thinking of it as if you were this old person, but you're not. You're this new person. You're this new you, and you're nourishing who you're becoming, and you're nourishing who you want to be. And you're gonna have someone like meet you in the same likeness, but they're not gonna be mirroring you. They're not gonna be playing pretend. This is a new story, and you are taking the reins and the pen in your hand, right? See, and for some reason, nectar gives me nourishing. You are learning to nourish yourself, your dreams, who you're becoming. You're learning how to cultivate that bag and genuinely be confident in who you're becoming. Be confident in creating. Thread, like you're recognizing, like we're all connected. What you do to others comes back on you. So you send in love, you send in joy, you send in peace, bro, because that's what you want to get back, right? And you're starting to really like recognize how this beautiful human existence works, and you're working with it instead of against it. You're no longer trying to pull a door that says push, right? Then we've got the ocean. I do think that you are learning to speak about the depths of your ocean and the ways that you've gotten through the hardships in your life, and how you've learned how to overcome yourself, right? See, the forest gives me like deep exploration vibes, right? This whole good old chunk, we'll see. And so does the desert, right? That gives me like, you've been like in a lot of deep work. See how that's a triangle there? Mind, body, soul. You've been doing a lot to nourish yourself, right? To really encourage the growth of this forest, right? Then we've got the bridge, which gives me from your head to your heart, right? Aligning them, getting them on the same page. But this also gives like, see how that's all the colors of the chakra kind of up in there. Alignment. Oh, I thought that looked like 777 up there. That's also been a number, and so is over the rainbow. So this will probably go with a thing I wrote a couple days ago, which was about how spiritually protected you are, and you're learning how to like over the rainbow, take care of all your chakras, really nourish yourself, right? Then we've got the temple. That gives me, you're learning how to cherish this beautiful human existence and the vessel that carries you through it, right? You're nourishing your vessel. You're nourishing your heart space. See how that's a triangle, right? And you're also recognizing you have the whole world in your hands via prayer and using that shit wisely, right? Then we've got the hunter, which is like a horse being like sprayed by all this yellow light. You are becoming confident in what you're doing. You're becoming free in who you want to be, right? And you're really shining a light on your darkness, right? You're not peeping your head in the sand. 3:33 on the timer. You're facing yourself head on, right? Anima Mundi. We're going to have to find out what that is. Hold up. Okay, well, I absolutely love that, you guys. Anima Mundi means for the world's soul. Like basically saying, look how it's like every color, everything, right? And it's all combined into one. Saying like we're all like pieces of this divine strand. I freaking love it. So yeah. Then we've got the father, which gives me like duality. Like you're seeing the both sides of the ship, I heard. You're seeing both sides, and recognizing like, hey, you can't have one without the other. So you're cherishing every part of everything, right? And then we've got the flame. And you really are becoming this flame. You're really beginning to shine, really beginning to nourish. That keeps coming up, nourish. The yellow brick road. Yeah, you're really beginning to like build the you want to be, right? And then we've got the bardo. That's funny because it kind of looks like an eyeball, but it's covered in, and so I think you're seeing clearly now who is like not good for you, who is there to kind of like block your sight, right? And you're 4, 5, 6 on the timer. You're really beginning to see from your heart space lens, from a green lens, right? You're really putting everything through your hearts, right? And then we've got the dead end. And I feel like you are dead ending anything that is blocking you, right? Anything that's binding you to it. It's making you feel trapped, right? You're letting go. All right, let's do an oracle. Bam. Loud noises. Nope. They just want to jump out of my hands. We've got motivation. See, the flame also gave me that. I do feel like you have like a big push from spirit coming, right? They're really going to help you sing your own song is what I heard. And spirit is calling you to like clemency. I'm not sure. I want to say it's forgiveness. I heard spirit is calling you to forgive yourself. Just be more lenient on yourself. 555, change, transformation, right? You can't bully yourself better. So be nice. See if that works. Nourish yourself better. See, that seems to be the message. Nourish yourself better, babe. Release your ex as many times as you need to. Again and again if you have to. Have hope for what each day can hold. Expect miracles. Miracle opportunity. You deserve it. Be open to it. Know it. Accept it. Right? All right, guys. I hope this helps.